Happy December. 44 days to go. Holy crap, I just need to get through December and I am there. It's weird to think about. It's getting close. Way close. It's gonna go by very fast. This year's gone by very fast, hasn't it? Seems like the older I get, the faster time goes. I read an interesting article that says that that's exactly what happens, because our perception of time is distorted as we get older. Because once we every year that we live, that year is a smaller portion of our lives, and so it seems to be going slower than, going faster than usual. So, yeah, cool. Alright, anyway, so I wanted to finish my coming out story, because it's got to be finished eventually. Look at Firo in the background. Just chilling. So, where was I? Okay, so, I was about 16, 17 when I found the word transgender. And when I finally figured out what that was, I was like, oh, that's what it is. There it is. And I didn't know how to tell anybody. I had no idea. I had never experienced anything like this before. So, I came out first to my long-standing friend, my BFF, Chi. Now, if you're following me on Tumblr, you know who Chi is. Some of you even ship us, but you're weird. So, me and Chi, a little background on Chi. Chihiro, or Chi, as I call her, is my best friend from years and years and years ago. It was 2003 when I met her. We met because of the movie Finding Nemo, and since I loved it, I wanted to find a forum online to talk about it. And she was a part of that forum, and so we met there. We had no idea we were going to have a friendship that would last 10 years, but there you go. So this was the spring of 2005, I believe. Yeah, 2005, because it was my senior year of high school when I came out. And she had always joked with me. She knew me as a girl. And I was worried, because I was panicking anyway. But I was worried how she would take it, and I didn't want to lose her as a friend. So I get online, because it's the only way I have ever talked to her is online. And
Are you busy?
yes.
Okay.
Sorry. My grandma came in. Anyway, so, I get online and I tell Chi, hey, I have something I desperately need to tell you. And she was worried. She was all like, oh my god, what's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? And and I was like, I was very nervous and very like, oh my god, what if she doesn't like me anymore? And I like, Chi, I have to tell you something. I'm trans. And she's like, that's it? That's literally her reaction. She was literally like, "That's it? I thought you murdered somebody. Don't scare me like that." That was all her reaction was. I mean, she didn't get some little things about it, but it was never really an issue between us. She went from seeing me as a big sister to seeing me as a big brother, and that that's really helped. I mean, she has been one of my rocks through all the shit that I've been through in my life. I mean, oh my god. But so there, you happy, Chi? No, I don't have to hear you complain about me not talking about you. Anyway, so I came out to my friends first. And then I came out to my parents, which was not fun. I remember the day distinctly. I wrote up a letter the night before, and when I went to school, I went and I left the letter laying somewhere where they could see it, and then I left, and I came back home, and Dad was like, "We need to talk." And so we all conjoined into the office of our home there in Homewood, Illinois, and oh, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I wish I had recorded it because it was an hour and a half of Dad just yelling at me. And basically what it boiled down to, he told me I was going to hell. He told me I was going to hell, the devil was deceiving me, and Mom just kind of stood there like a lemon and didn't do anything. Now, my mom has been one of my biggest allies since then. I mean, ever since the divorce, she's been 100% on my side. At the time, she was too scared to, and she didn't know what was going on anyway, but she didn't want to go against Dad. So I've forgiven her for that, but Dad, oh my gosh. Being told that you're going to go to hell by your dad is not great. It's not great. And it's something that has stuck with me for my entire life. Which is why I'm putting off telling him about the surgery. Because honestly, our relationship is broken as it is. If he knows that I'm getting my surgery, that I've actually succeeded in doing that, I don't even know how he's going to react. So, I gotta tell him. Anyway, the weeks after I came out was weird. Because Dad's policy was ignore it and it'll go away, which it didn't. And he got super mad every time I tried to exert myself and say, "No, don't do that. I'm a boy, not a girl." And Mom kept asking all these crazy questions. Mom wanted to understand. She wanted to know where I was coming from, why I would feel this way. And so she kept asking me these weird questions, and some of them were very hurtful. And one time she did ask me, why can't you just pretend to be normal? And that's something that's also stuck with me, but I've forgiven her for that because she's now one of my biggest allies. People can change, people can change. And, I don't know where I'd be without my mom. My mom has been there for me every step of the way for this. I mean, she introduced me to the doctor that got me my letter of recommendation, and made this all possible. So, but it was tough. It was tough those first few years. Big shout out to Sarah, though. Interestingly enough, Sarah, my sister, got it immediately. Like, I didn't have to explain it very much to her. Like, she was young. She was, I don't know, 13, 14 when this was happening? No, younger. And I told her what was going on, and she was just like, okay. And she's called me her big brother ever since. So, you gotta really give props to the younger generation, because they're a lot more open-minded than we give them credit for. So, it's been tough. It's been really tough. I've been verbally abused by many members of my extended family for this. I mean, I've gotten letters upon letters from, all in good faith, all in good conscience. I mean, they really thought they were doing the right thing when they sent me letters saying, we want our Celia back, we want our, well, why would you do this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they think they're doing the right thing, but I can't be anyone. I'm being serious. Never fails. When I try to be serious, the cat comes and fucks it all up. My God. Where was I? Anyway. I don't really blame them, because it's what they believe. I blame the Mormon religion, but no, I don't actually, because I recently forgave the Mormon religion for what it's done to me. So I've kind of released that and let that go. But I have a feeling if Mormonism wasn't in my life, things would have been different. I think Dad, I don't know. I don't know about Dad. But I'm very grateful to have my mom and my sister in my corner, completely supporting me 100%, because some people aren't that lucky. And I'm grateful to have Chi in my corner, because how often do you get such a great friend like that? And I'm thankful to you guys, because, guys, I hit 4,350 followers, and you guys have been there for me. Like, wow. You guys have been there for me, and you guys keep me going, and so I'm thankful to you too. It's just, it's Christmas time. You can't be sad at Christmas time, you know? You gotta be jolly. And so I'm jolly. So, Jesus Christ, this has gone on for 14 minutes. Anyway, happy December. 44 days to go. God, I'm such a fucking dork.